Hey, this is Kevin again. Welcome to another episode of the Keep Indiana Learning Indiana Computer Science Standards playlist. This video is going to focus on the fourth strand, which is networking and communication. Have you ever read a well-constructed email from a student lately? And I put well-constructed in quotes. Well, while some get it, many students approach formal emails the same way they do when they send a DM to their best friend. It's not quite cringeworthy, but it's close. Well, the IDOE's Networking Communication Strand of the CS Standards focuses on how standards can and should leverage technology to connect, collaborate, and communicate in a positive and meaningful manner. So what does this look like in grades K-2? Well, NC1 says use technology to work cooperatively and collaboratively with peers, teachers, and others. NC2, gather information and communicate electronically with others with support from teachers, family members, or student partners. Well, it's the layman's terms are pretty close. It's using email and instant messaging, chat, video conferencing to productively collaborate and communicate. So what are some free activities? Well, if you're a Google environment, if you're a Google school, using Google Docs for shared writing, shared notes, slides for shared presentations. It's embedded, and the opportunity we have is going to address so many standards, but specifically the networking and communication standards. So let's jump over to grades 3 through 5. What does this look like? NC1 says use online resources like email, online discussions, collaborative web environments to participate in the collaborative problem-solving activities for the purpose of developing solutions or products. NC2, use productivity technology tools like word processing, spreadsheet, presentation software for individual and collaborative writing, communication, and publishing activities. Again, pretty self-explanatory. So use docs and sheets and slides, Office Online to collaborate and produce evidence of learning, as well as to work towards solving a problem. So a little bit of a shift here on some free resources. You have to check out Joy Kerr's live binder specifically about Genius Hour. Now, Genius Hour has really gotten a lot of attention in schools in the last 3 to 5 years. It's all about giving kids opportunities to solve authentic problems. Well, what defines an authentic problem? Well, it's something that's genuinely interesting to the student. So by doing so, you're going to be conducting meaningful research. You're going to be collaborating with people inside the school and out. And then you're also going to be using technology to create evidence of what you've learned, whether it's videos, whether it's presentations, whether it's other kinds of documentation, data collection. So Genius Hour, I've got a couple links down there. One's the Joy Kerr's live binder. The other is to a great start guide from A.J. Giuliani, another teacher that I've learned a lot from in this space. And then finally, the Google Applied Skills. The Google Applied Skills curriculum through Google, they make that available for students to use, and really that's really what it is we're solving problems, we're completing tasks using the Google suite of tools. So it really encompasses a lot of skills that they need to master, and it's all right there in the Google Applied Skills platform. So grades 6 through 8, NC1 means collaboratively design, develop, publish, and present products like videos, podcasts, and websites using technology resources that demonstrate and communicate curriculum concepts. NC2, exhibit dispositions necessary for collaboration, providing useful feedback, integrating feedback, understanding and accepting multiple perspectives, and socialization. So this means, in layman's terms, larger scale multimedia products that show curriculum aligned learning, how to give meaningful feedback and how to attend to meaningful feedback that you've returned by responding and acting on the feedback that you were given. So again, the Google Applied Skills, great for the middle school kiddos. Common Sense, again, has some recommendations on the best podcast apps and websites for students, so check those out in the description. Weebly Education is another platform that I've used with kids. It's kind of in a safe, free environment for kids to actually put their thinking on display, either publicly or in a protected environment, but Weebly for education. Screencastify or Loom for education, so students can start creating screencasts to help demonstrate their learning. Google Draw is another tool they can use to demonstrate their learning and collaborate. And any kind of commenting or creating tasks in Google where they need to give comments, like in a Google Doc or on a slide presentation, you know, giving and acting on feedback, great opportunity for that. So, you know, if you have a learning management system, using the feedback or peer review options, also great opportunities for kids to really learn how to deal with feedback. So if there's anything that we've been forced to get better at this year, it's been shifting our communication away from in-person and more virtual in nature. This trend will continue as companies and organizations recognize some of the inherent benefits to a remote workforce. Our students need to be prepared to thrive in this new normal, and it can start right now with your help, okay? So, hopefully this has been informational. Hopefully the resources add value, and hopefully you'll stick with us. We've got one more standard to go over, and then you should feel equipped. So thanks for watching. Check us out in our next video.